Hello, hello. All right, so I had a little thought that I wanted to share here, which is, we all get to pick our hard. In life, the human experience, nothing's easy, right? If you want to change your financial house and start to pay things off and grow wealth, that's hard because it means denying things that you seemingly want right now for something you want later. Going to college and getting a degree and finding a career path that you're excited about is hard. It requires a lot of work and giving up of things at the beginning to find something that you want later, right? And we have these ideas of what hard is, and often we think that not picking the hard means things will be better for us. Oh, that's so much easier. I'll just go with that. But is it really? And what I mean by that is, let's just say you think, oh man, I got to lose weight. This is so hard. Tracking every day, weighing my food, eating more fruits and vegetables, eating more lean proteins, going for walks. All of this is hard. What you're not seeing is not doing it is producing a reality for you that is hard too. Okay? So there's hard on one side and hard on the other. Let's take a look at hard on the other. When I was at 300 plus pounds, you want to know what was hard for me? Hard for me was getting up and off the ground with my kids without support and in a way that was graceful. You know what was hard for me? It was bathing my kids in the tub because I had to get down on my knees to do it, and it hurt like heck. Getting up in the morning was hard. My feet hurt. My back hurt. Things were not comfortable. It was hard to go out places, to restaurants and not fit in booze, to go to airplane seats and have to have extenders, to have to kind of shimmy my way into movie theater seats because at that point, they didn't have these great new luxurious reclining chairs that, you can do all this cool stuff with. It was hard because I had to think about decisions on things I did or didn't want to do, not based on if I really wanted to do them or not, but can I fit? Can I do the activity? Will I be embarrassed to show up at this event in a bathing suit? I had to consider my body in all decisions I made. And that was hard. I didn't like being handcuffed by my body and I couldn't be free to do what I really, really wanted to do. So all of that was hard. And the funny thing is that hard never left. It wasn't like I ever got a reprieve. I was in my body 24/7. That hard was there constantly. This last year with COVID, had I been the weight I was, it would have been hard every day to worry because I know I would have been a high risk person. I would have been stressed about that. I didn't have to face that hard, but the hard I did have to face, I had to be monitoring my food. I had to be exercising. I had to be doing those things to take care of myself. I'd rather do the hard that gives me freedom. I don't have to consider my body. I don't have to worry constantly. I'd rather do that hard. And I'm having this conversation with you now because your perception of hard and what you think you're dodging, the bullet you think you're dodging by picking not doing it, because, okay, it feels really hard to do all these things, Heather, to lose weight. Yeah, but look at your reality. If you're 100 plus pounds overweight, you've got a whole other set of hard you face on a routine basis that you're not being completely honest with yourself about. Because if you were, you probably would do what I did and said, I'd rather face this hard. And there were days I cried. There were days it felt like a slog. And my husband would just gently say to me, could you do it one more day? Can you do the hard one more day? And that's all I could give was one more day. And I'd say, yes, I'll do it for one more day. And one more day became one more day, became one more day. Before I knew it, the hard things that were causing me to cry, that were feeling overwhelming, they weren't as hard as they were, and it became easier. And so I guess that's really the idea here, which is the things that are hard today that lead you to a path of betterment are not going to be as hard as they are on day 1, on day 30, on day 60. You are going to find a better rhythm with it, but you have to give it time. And the other encouraging thing I want to tell you is don't try to do too much. I just noticed in the community, somebody checked in with me And she said, yeah, I did everything today. I followed my meal plan. I ate at my calorie target. I pushed past my cravings. I tracked everything. She's like, and I'm excited to keep doing it tomorrow. And I said, what if you don't? What if you don't try to do all of that tomorrow? Because my experience has been, now having done this since 2006, we can't do everything all the time. I said to her, what if you just made tracking your consistent focus? You may not hit your calorie target. You may not eat your meal plan every day. Those things may come and go. We put a lot of mental restriction on ourselves as far as what we have to do in a day versus like the bare minimum that's going to move the needle in the right direction. So I just want to encourage you, don't feel you have to do all the things all the time. You don't. If you are reducing caloric intake, you will lose weight over time. So it doesn't matter if you necessarily can adhere to every piece of the puzzle that you've laid out in front of yourself. You just have to really adhere to a couple. So I hope this helps. I hope you pick the hard that leads you to a life of betterment, that makes you feel good. And I want to encourage you not to think you have to follow somebody else's script. You get to create your own plan of action that you will adhere to, made by you, for you, and I'm here to support you. If you want to join me in the community, great. You got tons of YouTube videos here to look at, but I'm here because I have had to walk this journey myself, and I want to help you get better too. All right, please like and subscribe here on YouTube. Share these videos and let me know how I can better help you in the future. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.